Here we are back with the Type S third place battle. Man, look at that. Look at that face right there on field. He is focused. He is dialed. Kind of the consistent attitude he's had today. He's ready to go for it. So Matt Field, Ryan Tuerck. Can Ryan Tuerck stay on the podium from yesterday at second? Can he lock in third place? Matt Field's going to say, nope, no way. As Ryan Tuerck will be piloting this the Gum Out Toyota Racing Toyota Corolla hatchback on Nitto tires. Matt Field, Falcon Tire, Drift Cave, Pedal Commander Corvette. In that first outside zone, Ryan Tuerck fills all of it. Matt Field, no big deal, diving through that Nitto Tire smoke trail. And now into the third outside zone. A little shimmy there by Ryan Tuerck. Handle it, flirting with that wall is Ryan Tuerck, allowing Matt Field. Ryan, we always say it, you can only have a good chase run if you have a good lead run, and Ryan Tuerck put it in all the right places, but Matt Field shadowed him wherever he went. Teal and blue shadow all over the track.
It was a really masterful lead run from Ryan Tuerck from pretty much beginning to end, especially that first outside zone. He had great angle in that car, and he left the zone pretty much at the most perfect time. So he goes right into the zone, he's at the edge, and you can see that Matt Field uses that, and he gets super close as well, and that's what makes for a great tandem. Here, you can see Field makes a little bit of a mistake, center punching that inside clip, and then as we revisit it from this angle, you'll see that Matt Field also drops that left rear off the end of the track for a second, then gets back on. Tuerck, meanwhile, full throttled and back on right at the beginning of the grass, and that last outside zone was incredibly well done there by Ryan Tuerck. So this is a strong standard for a lead run. Field's gonna have to come back strong as well. And Ryan Tuerck is really gonna have to keep the pressure on Matt Field, because where it counted, Matt Field kept the pressure on him. And while it was an incredibly flawless run from Ryan Tuerck, we gotta see both the lead and the chase.
Well, here, you ask and you shall receive. Here it is. Wow, Matt Field, that wide swing there, but Ryan Tuerck allows him to cross over into that second outside zone. Matt Field flicks it in. Let's see if he's got that right line on the front clip. Just a little bit outside. Here in that third outside zone, transitioning into the final zone. How's Matt Field handle it? Man, he is all deep. Woo! Max. Oh, man, that was a really well executed run there, Ryan, by both the drivers. Ryan, I would not be surprised if this goes one more time. I mean, that was straight up.
Well, here we go. Who's gonna be on the podium in third place? Is it gonna be Matt Field or Ryan Tuerck? That big sweeping initiation there. Ryan Tuerck times it perfectly, gets up right next to Matt Field. Field charging through. Good execution on outside zone 2. Perfect on the inside clip. Tuerck just takes it out a little bit as he comes in tighter. Here it is, wrapping through. And back on the throttle early is Matt Field, who does a great job on that third outside zone, now switching it up. And again, getting back on throttle in the perfect spot on outside zone 4. So a lot of similarities in those lead runs. And we really talked up how well Tuerck executed his. Was there some differences in the chases though? And could the judges find a winner here after only one battle?
The BC Racing side-by-side replay. The official suspension of Formula Drift going for gold. Taking a look at that. I mean, watch Powers in the lead. Tuerck mimicking. You see Tuerck fall back a little bit. He regains. Look at Field, backs off as well. But this outside zone, Field brings it all the way out. But Tuerck does the same.
Yeah.
I mean,
this is a splitting hairs one.
Yeah, this is, and you know, our director's like, hey man, we only have so much sun. Don't say it, don't say it. Announcer's curse, but I think it very well might go that way because you don't want to leave it in the judges' hands. I don't think there were too many major mistakes. Didn't even see a tire go into the dirt if I can recall. All right, looks like our judges had the verdict. Slide him left for Field. There's a one more time from Chris. Ryan Lontaine says Ryan Tuerck. And then Brian Eggert says, one more time. There you go. There we go. Back to the one more time battle between Ryan Tuerck and Matt Field. Here we go. We're social distancing off track, but definitely not on track. Ryan Tuerck will lead. Matt Field will give chase. Let's send it. St. Louis, third place. The Type S third place battle. Official lighting of Formula Drift. Lights are barely coming on here. Look at that. Matt Field doesn't give him any room for comfort. But then he has to back off a little bit. Let's see this line, this setup. Barely Nixon, that front clip, third outside zone. Let's see how they handle this fourth outside zone. That X factor. Ooh, Matt looks like he's going to once again, but no. Throws some more angle at it, drops into formation like a Blue Angel. Let's take a look at it here once again.
Well, Tuerck once again does a lot of the hard work on the first lap, gets out front, and is so consistent with that lead run. Now that allows Matt Field to have a solid chase of his own, but there's gonna be a couple little things that we can pick up on. Look at that proximity by Matt Field in that first outside zone. Little bit tighter here. Both drivers are gonna hit that inside clip. Field was on a slightly tighter line. See that adjustment he made with his front wheels there? And as he comes into this final section, you can see the acceleration of Ryan Tuerck's vehicle. But that right there from Matt Field, that's a beautiful thing. Absolutely amazing. Just his transition puts him on a slightly tighter line. He has to e-brake and check up a little bit. So we have some areas where judges can pick out, and then again right there with the front wheels kind of moving. Here's Tuerck, beautiful on that outside zone. And now we've seen the lead run from Ryan Tuerck.
Yep.
And now it's Matt Field's turn. Will there be enough to give us a winner here and find out who's in third place?
The Beast from the Bay showed he is hungry. His fangs are out, but live free or die is the motto of the home state of Ryan Tuerck. So is he going to live free or is he going to die? Here we go. Nice job there by Matt Field. Tapping the brakes, allowing Ryan Tuerck to gain that proximity transition. Ryan Tuerck now getting all the way out to that second outside zone, bringing around that front clip. Matt Field avoids it. Ryan Tuerck takes it out. Let's see that X factor. What do you got, fellas? Oh, man. Didn't see the plus. A little bit of a late flick from Tuerck. Let's see, let's look at it again. Slow it down, isolate some spots, different views for third place, the Type S. Third place battle, the official lighting of Formula Drift. Let's take another look at the United States Air Force replay.
Well, you know, Matt Field really wants to get on the podium here tonight. He does a great job at outside zone 1. Tuerck was with him, maybe a slightly less angle, but proximity pretty good here. Tuerck was a little bit tight on that inside clip. The proximity is great. Field looking good, mimicking, and Tuerck right here, perfect in the pocket, puts more angle in the car, then keeps the proximity on. Now we've seen both laps here. I mean, these runs are so amazing by both drivers. Just imagine what a full season is gonna look like and what we're gonna get. And after power steering issues last night, Tuerck has come back and made it to a point where he might get back up on the podium again, but not if Matt Field has anything to say about it. Field looking great in that lead position, smoking it through outside zone 2. Wide sweeping turn, late apex on that inside clip. Tuerck bunches up a little bit. And now we go to the judges. Jared, do we have a victor?
I think we have a victor. You know, I'm a dad to everybody, right? You know, I mean, I want everybody to win, but I truly think we do have a winner here. I'd love to see him run all night long like Lionel Richie, but I think we need to see who is going for the gold as we see the BC Racing instant replay.
So the side-by-sides, of course, helpful here. And remember, we just saw a couple little mistakes from Tuerck that were noticeable in the chase. I mean, excuse me, from Field that were noticeable in the chase. Tuerck had that inside clip.
Actually. Seeing that side-by-side, sorry to cut you off there. You know, that side-by-side, it reminded me that Field was back quite a bit, but Tuerck took a wonky line. He kind of beelined it in and then threw some angle at it.
Threw some angle at it and then really got proximities. So, you know, wondering what the fans are saying. You can see a lot of people commenting about who they thought won. And now it really, the only thing that matters is, did it convince the judges?
Woo, man, no pressure. Here we go. Slide him right for Ryan Tuerck. And Ryan Tuerck gets the win, third place. Oh, and look at that. Brian Eggert sides with Matt Field. So it was not unanimous. Oh, Matt Field gets fourth place. Ryan Tuerck back on the